Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm just getting in from the gym. You guys, it has been crazy adjusting here, um, especially with the fact that I'm still having to do all this movement when it pertains to, still working and trying to get a house and everything. But it's okay. I'm working it all out. We're going to make this thing work. I'm going to do as much as I can. This is going to be a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City review. It may not be the most in-depth review, but I just have so much happening. I will say one thing, though. I didn't see Brooks on this episode. I was kind of happy about that. And, look, yeah, I don't hate or dislike Meredith's son. I just feel like, you know, scenes with children and their parents are cute. Scenes with maybe the children mingling while the parents mingling is cute. But scenes with the children and the scene with the mama and the mama friend and what they got going on is not cute. I don't like that part. So, anyway, we start off with Jenny and her husband. And just early notice, y'all, let me just go hit the important parts. Um, I have to work in the next hour and a half. And I, again, just got in from gym, so I still need to shower and get myself prepped and ready for work for this long day of seeing 7 people back to back. So pray for me. Anyway, so they're having the conversation, and Dewey is literally bypassing his wife's feelings. And I don't want to say anything inappropriate because I understand that this is partially cultural as well. At least I guess on his end. I think the biggest issue here is that this isn't a conversation that they probably had in the beginning. Like, I think she would be okay with it if this was something that they discussed in the beginning, and then they were married and they talked about it before, because then she would be aware about it. She would know that it was something that was already on his mind. Part of me feels like, knowing that she was pregnant in total 13 times, part of me feels as if Dewey would have been okay with just one wife if she would have had all 13 children. And that he's now feeling this insecurity as a man, in part culturally, and I guess in part because of his own wants. He's now wanted to add in another person. And she asks him a very valid question. How would you feel if I said to you that since you couldn't do something, or since you couldn't meet me in some type of need or want or desire, that I'm just going to get another husband? Then what? Like, look at it from my perspective. And, no man ever. I rarely find men that are okay sharing their wives. Rarely. I have seen some, but it's not many. And I've always had that argument. I know a friend of mine, he and I, we had that talk where he said he enjoys threesomes with 2 women. I said, well, what if your woman wanted another man? And he was like, no, that's a train. And that makes her a hoe. And I was like, so why isn't it considered a train on you and it makes you a hoe? Why she got to carry the weight of all this negativity? And of course, the way that they're looking at it is penetration only. They're not thinking about the other factors that play into it. And she was asking him questions like, what would you need from her? What all would she have to do? What would she be expecting of you? What am I supposed to go on an interview with you to interview the woman? Like, what? And he went to talking about how it's not illegal in Utah, and how this isn't something that's not natural and all this. And so I'm like, you're truly bypassing your wife's feelings to meet your own need, and that is horrible. Dewey, I need you to do better. Don't treat your wife like that. That's messed up. And I do agree with her. He has not dealt with the trauma of watching his child die. She asked him to go to therapy, which is not big in their culture. It's not big in a lot of cultures, actually. It's not big in my culture. It's not big in their culture. And his response to her was, the best I could give you is I'll think about it. The fact that the only thing your wife is asking you to do is to heal from trauma, and you tell her, "I'll think about it." Do you really care about her? That would be my concern, and that would be my question if I was Jenny. Do you truly care about me? Am I worth, am I truly worth it? Worth being with to you? Like, what's going on? Anyway, so we see Whitney. Yeah, Whitney inviting some ladies out to, kick it with her, do like this, what's it called? Like, it's a slope thing. No, that's for later. That's later on. Yeah, she makes the call. That's for later. But she meets up with, like, Jen. I want to say it was Lisa and Meredith, I want to say. I could be off, y'all. I can't remember. But they're having the conversation. No, Lisa wasn't there because she had a conversation about, I think it was Heather and Jen. Anyway, she's having the conversation about what happened at the restaurant. And let's just reflect on that restaurant incident once more. Why do I think Lisa had that dinner at the friend's restaurant? I think it could be twofold, maybe threefold. On one end, this is my good homegirl. I'm on a reality TV show. I think their ratings are usually around 500,000-600,000 people, maybe somewhere in there. So I'm on a reality show. This can bring business to their business as a good friend, and also they carry my tequila. Why not brand their restaurant so that more business flow in, which means more business for my tequila, which means I get paid. I feel it. I mean, if we think about it, let's look at Candy Burris from Atlanta. Candy always start a new business, and she's always make sure that she showcases it on that show. Why? Because it brings business in. Lisa has a tequila company. She and her husband. This restaurant carries their tequila. Why not put it on the show so that you can then have more people come to their restaurant buying the tequila? It's smart. It makes sense. So on one part, I see that. Then let's add in this other factor, right? Reality shows, we like a little drama. People want to see drama. They want to see what's going to go on. Y'all, excuse the line. I had a mask on. People want to see drama. Okay. What will happen if I put Whitney in front of, I think her name was Aubrey? What will happen? We don't know. It could be explosive. It could not be. Let's find out. That's a tactic. I'm going to say, Lisa, you need to open your eyes to look at, if that's not what you meant, think about how it looks that way. And then, lastly, she probably was trying to help Aubrey get on the show, or maybe even become a friend of the show. And I can guarantee you, in that scene, that probably was Lisa giving Aubrey a opportunity. Because I can guarantee you, if Aubrey would have cursed out Whitney after Whitney started yelling at her, I guarantee you they would have kept Aubrey around a little bit longer. Only thing that Aubrey had to do, as soon as Whitney was like, hold up, no, and you, why would you say that? If Aubrey would have said, no, what you need to do is sit back and shut up because your homegirl lying, and I done told you that you're not, and she's like, they would have brought Aubrey on. Right then. They would say, yep, she's going to be a housewife. So, I see it in those many ways, and I think Whitney is looking at it just from the lens of you being messy. That's okay. You put me in the seat. That's what I see. Lisa, it's okay to not want to apologize for. You don't have to. But, look at it from all angles here. That's what that looks like. So, y'all, I'm just going to hit the kind of iconic part. So, we on the bus. Yeah. We're going to the thing. Mary, said, what did she say to Lisa? But Lisa said she was going to Google it or something. And, led to a moment. Jenny said something. Mira told her not to say this. This is what I'm saying. Can you tell someone what to say, what not to say? No, you cannot. Do I believe that Jenny was sensitive in that moment? Yes, I do. I believe Jenny, when we got to the end, she broke down and she was talking about how, she, how this was that day was the anniversary of her daughter's passing. So, yes, I am 1000% here for for Jenny's experience and her emotion. I do believe she was a bit sensitive um, for this whole thing with her and Mary. Um, we at the table. Lisa blows up. She has a blow up moment because the Audrey girl is there. Well, and it's not because Audrey's there, but more so she and Audrey. Audrey talks about the whole people pulling out the party again. Whitney butting in a little bit, saying things, and y'all, I get exhausted with some of the arguments. I'll be honest, the arguments don't really be making sense to me sometimes. My thing is with Whitney. I understand that Whitney and Lisa said that they were gonna make a clean slate, start the friendship over, try to be better and all that. Hmm. I think Whitney is having an internal conflict where she so badly wants to be Lisa's friend, but at the same time, she so badly. I think she wants Lisa's spot. I don't even think she wants to be Lisa's friend, honestly. I think she wants to be who Lisa is, in a sense. I think she wants to be in a position where it's like, I'm the cool girl in town, and everybody thinks that I'm cool and amazing. So maybe I could get close to her and, veer off and become my own thing. Um, because it's weird to me how she, in a sense, wants Lisa's approval, but then she kind of is combative with her at the same time here and there. Anyway, Lisa cries and talks about how she just is tired of people ganging up on her, and I can see how she feels that way. Audrey's coming at me, and like she told, look, y'all, I am 1,000% on the same page with this Audrey thing. There's no way that you've been my friend for 20 years. 20. And the moment that someone tells you something that I potentially did, you immediately come at me about it, and not come at me about it in a way that is positive, but come at me about it in front of, like you pulled me to the side at a party. Girl, you could have called me when that happened. We've been friends for 20 years. You waited till cameras rolled and did that. Something not right about that. I promise y'all, I feel like Audrey is one of those people that she get what she needs from you, and then she's out the door. And that's why didn't we have a scene with all three of them hanging out, Aubrey, and Lisa? If that was the case, why didn't you just talk to Aubrey? I would have called Aubrey and Lisa on the phone and be like, hey, what the heck is going on? We all friends, but you pulling out on me because of Lisa? And she's like, what are you talking about? Well, so-and-so told me, well, Aubrey, you told me that Lisa's assistant called you and said that you couldn't do my event. I would have cleared that up right then. So that's why I say I think Audrey is just one of those people that she get what she want from you, and then she kind of just, throw you under the bus. But anyway, Jenny's talking about how, basically, if you push her, she will bite back, and all that stuff. And Mary in the confessional says, I know you're talking about me, but if you're gonna talk about me, look at me. Mary, I love you. I understand that you are a pastor and you have to conduct yourself in a certain way. Excuse me. But if that was me, and I felt what you felt in that confessional, I would have sat there and I would have said, excuse me, you could talk to me. I'm right here. You don't have to look at them to feel comfortable to say what you got to say. You can look right here. I swear, a lot of these conflicts, if it was me, it would be more direct. It would be done and over. But you know what? It's not me. Anyway, y'all, so that was Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I know I gave y'all a kind of roundabout, up and down, kind of crazy review. I hope y'all like this video and comment on it and subscribe and hit the notification bell and hit that share button. Today is a very rushed day. This hair has to get done. I'm getting it braided, y'all. It's getting braided and everything. So I gotta work all day. Then I gotta go get my hair braided. Then I gotta go to my sister's house. I get ready to go to the airport early in the morning. So I'm just all over the place. But thank you guys so much for being here for me, and I will talk to you all on another occasion. Bye bye.